So, hello everyone. We had Nick Presents India Kids Summit Season 3. I have with me Karuna Badwal, ma'am, over here. First of all, thank you so much for being with us. It's a pleasure. Ma'am, the first thing that I want to ask you from my end is that there aren't too many events which particularly celebrate kids content. So, what do you have to say about India Kids Summit Season 3 and the fact that it is celebrating kids content in a way that not many people do?
I think this is an amazing platform, one of its kind, to bring together the whole kids ecosystem. You know, the brands, the marketeers, the influencers, people who are even innovators. It's extremely enriching and inspiring to be in this forum and have different point of views from different people and elements of the kids ecosystem, sharing their experiences, sharing their innovations, and even a great place for networking, wherein you meet different brands which are kid centric, and there are opportunities on great alliances here, and great learning here.
Now, ma'am, just like any other entertainment space, kids' content has also seen a lot of growth if we talk about the last 5 years. So, what is that one significant growth that you have observed from your end which has really impressed you a lot?
The various things. I think one of the most surprising thing for me to learn, in fact, about a year back was that the number one YouTube channel is a kids channel. So that shows that there is how much of engagement is there by the children on content. I have, I just had my grandchild, 1 year, 1.5 year old, and then even though, we were really not wanting her too much of an exposure to television and to screens and so on to begin with at this point, but you do end up, and all children have a great affinity to, to the colors and to the moving images and to music and sound. And we would cheat on it now and then to, engage her, entertain her, bribe her, get her to me and show her something on television. So I think it's a great space. And it really impressed me that, coming back to your question, that the number one platform on YouTube was actually a kids channel. Yeah.
Ma'am, what I want to know from your end is that in the last few years we have of course seen kids content grow. There are different challenges as well because there are too many shows. It's like over explosion of content. That's what we can point out. So how does a content creator ensure that they bifurcate their content and ensure they can carve out their niche ahead of their contemporaries?
I think what this is my understanding from a content person point of view. I think anything which is from a content piece, anything which is true and connects at a human level is something which will never fail. And also, I think the most important thing is in content creation is skill set. Okay, I think where especially I think in our in our Indian content universe, I think we need to work a little harder from adapting ourselves and acquiring the skills of scientific screenplay writing. Okay, and I think that is very essential to get the skill set of scientific screenplay writing. And once you have that, and you have a simple human connect, and you're clear of your objectives, I think with children, it's the simpler you keep it, the better. But create that content with a proper skill set and science of screenplay, and I think that is something which will definitely be a success.
Scientific screenplay, quite an interesting point. Last question, ma'am, before I let you go. Any specific plans that Red Chillies Entertainment has in their end for kids?
Nothing really specific. But this is something which, as a producer, I'm looking into and looking for content in the kid space. In fact, I must share with you that most platforms, OTT platforms, their requirement and brief to you is that they want young adult content. So we are looking. Unfortunately, there isn't great creations or concepts we have found in that space. But yeah, we are working towards that. And of course, I think in the kids space, we've done our bit with Kidzania. And yeah, so we nurture it, and we look forward to really taking it to new heights. And yes, in the content space also soon.
Hopefully, we overcome all the challenges and we get that forward. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.